Save yourself, Sam. Okay. As I was saying, we can go into power consumption now. Power consumption, we'll be rating this off of the new Jasper model for the Xbox 360 and the new 80GB model for the PlayStation 3. There are other model differences. Well, let me do this. There are other model differences, like if you sent in your Xbox 360 for repairs, they replace the motherboard, whether you needed a change or not, with the Opus model. So you now have an Opus model Xbox Live, which is a little bit below par with the Falcon model. Whoops, sorry about that. But let me go into detail. We're going to be going to the PlayStation 3 first. PlayStation 3, for running Resistance 2, which is an average game like I did with both Halo 3 for the Xbox 360, would run for about 115 watts. But that being run for 24 hours for every day for the entire year would come to a cost of $124 per year. Adding that for 4 years, that would make it. Sorry, adding it together for 4 years and adding a 5th year on top of that, as if you were watching doing that 5th year just all running movies, which would add to the cost quite a bit. The total amount for running a game, Resistance 2, for 4 years, and running a movie for the 5th year, would totaled with the amount we have already for the $510 would come up to $1,153 total for 5 years without PlayStation 3. The Xbox 3. Yeah. Sorry about that. The PlayStation 3, while running Blu-ray, would come for the 80 gigabytes would be about 125 watts, which is a really good transition, seeing as when running the original running the original PlayStation 3 for Blu-ray would be about 200 watts, while for the Xbox 360 be at 185. The Xbox 360 right now for running Halo 3 would be about 105 watts, which is really good, and come for a yearly cost of $112. And for playing playing a movie, I couldn't do an HD movie since I didn't have the proper wattage. I couldn't find the resources for that. But watching a normal DVD would be about 115 watts, which is also really good. The Xbox 360 has been successful for sticking near or at least below the PlayStation 3 its entire lifespan. What are you doing? That bringing the total cost for running the Xbox 360 for 4 years and running that 5th year on, just watching a DVD along with the total cost of the Xbox 360 for $1,146.50, which is cheaper than the PlayStation 3. Overall, through all we've done here, the Xbox 360 is cheaper. And I do have to say, I forgot to mention it before, we are also counting into effect the controllers, the PlayStation 3 controllers, the PlayStation 3 controllers, because they have a built-in recharge system on their own. You don't have to afford batteries. Is $13 for those 5 years. It runs about 3 watts just to run those controllers, which isn't bad, since the nightlight runs about 5 watts. And the Xbox 360's wireless controller, which costs $5 for the batteries, which is also added into that cost, that total cost I said before, would be about $6.50. I do say that is only with the wireless controller. With the wired controller, the Xbox 360 is a little bit actually above the PlayStation 3. It's around 4 to 5 watts, depending on when you use it or if it's just sitting there. But that's just going with what we're going with the wireless controller. So overall, with everything we said, the Xbox 360 is cheaper. If you get the if you get a third-party microphone for the PlayStation 3, it will be dramatically cheaper than the Xbox 360. Whether you get a third-party mic for the Xbox 360 or not, saying it's only a $5 difference. You can also get the PlayStation 3 mic through a game bundle. So Confrontation comes with the the microphone itself for an extra $10. So it just all depends on what you get. You can get a good deal, and if you get a good deal, you can get the PlayStation 3 cheaper than if you got a good deal for the Xbox. But overall, just the basic prices, the Xbox 360 is just a few dollars cheaper. Counting it all up, about $7.50 cheaper. Now, is $7.50 worth all this argument about over the internet? Not really. Bring to the final thing, the final little note, the final verdict. It doesn't really matter. Alright, that ends our last showing for, our first showing for Little Big Argument. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you enjoyed watching me mess around my sax person. And Sam dance around and smile, because she's good at that. Alright, have a good day.